ìdùnnú àti àlàáfíà níbi gbogbo tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ń gbọ́ wa. Àṣẹ ẹ̀ làbọrú, ẹ̀ làbọyè, ẹ̀ làbọṣíṣẹ o. Grand rising and welcome to another episode of Àṣẹ for today. Ifá ó bá wa ṣe, Elédùmarè ó bá wa ṣe, àwọn tó ṣàwò kù sẹ́yìn ó bá wa ṣe. Can we follow the reading? I don't like that. We are saying it after we have said it. Remove the mic and listen to the reading of what we are doing. Kífá ó bá wa ṣe, Elédùmarè ó bá wa ṣe, àwọn tó ṣàwò kù sẹ́yìn ó bá wa ṣe. Kífá ó bá wa ṣe, Elédùmarè ó bá wa ṣe, àwọn tó ṣàwò kù sẹ́yìn ó bá wa ṣe. Ojúmọ́ ire, ojúmọ́ ayọ̀, ojúmọ́ ìdùnnú àti àlàáfíà fún gbogbo wa níbi gbogbo tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ń gbọ́ mi. Why have they not skipped this one? Ojúmọ́ ire, ojúmọ́ ayọ̀, ojúmọ́ ìdùnnú àti àlàáfíà fún gbogbo wa níbi gbogbo tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ń gbọ́ mi. Mo ṣe ẹ̀làbọrú, ẹ̀làbọyè, ẹ̀làbọṣíṣẹ o. Àṣẹ gbogbo atọ́, àsúre ìwòrìwò fún wa o. Grand rising and welcome to another episode of Àṣẹ for today. Today is season 4, episode 14, and today is our 100th episode. Season 4, episode 14, 100th episode of Àṣẹ for today. Ifá ó bá wa ṣe, Elédùmarè ó bá wa ṣe, àwọn tó ṣàwò kù sẹ́yìn kó bá wa ṣe. A ní kífá ó bá wa ṣe, kí Elédùmarè ó bá wa ṣe, àwọn tó ṣàwò kù sẹ́yìn kó bá wa ṣe. A ní kífá ó bá wa ṣe o, kí Elédùmarè ó bá wa ṣe, àwọn tó ṣàwò kù sẹ́yìn kó bá wa ṣe o, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Today is season 4, episode 14 of Àṣẹ for today, and today is our 100th episode. Keep clicking on your screen, keep liking, keep sharing, and keep reposting. Keep clicking on your screen and keep sharing and keep reposting. Elédùmarè Ọba Adúpẹ́, we are grateful. We started the first episode a couple of months ago, and today we are on the last episode. We're on the 100th episode. We are on the 100th episode of Àṣẹ for today. A ní kífá ó bá wa ṣe, kí Elédùmarè ó bá wa ṣe, àwọn tó ṣàwò kù sẹ́yìn kó bá wa ṣe. For those of you that are streaming on YouTube, thank you very much for joining us. This is Àṣẹ for today, our daily live streaming, where we delve into one essay Ifá every day. We delve into Odù Ifá, the teachings of Ifá every day. We read in Yoruba translation, we translate it into English, we extract the lessons, the blessings, and the instructions of that essay Ifá. The Odù Ifá is the words of Olódùmarè. Olódùmarè is the divine and supreme being that created the heaven, the earth, and every other thing in between. Olódùmarè gave us instructions and direction and manual through the Odù Ifá. So we sit here every morning, 6 a.m. Nigerian time, on our YouTube channel, Iyanifa Ewa TV, and our TikTok channel, Ifá College, to delve into the teaching of the Odù. What is the Odù teaching us today? What is Ifá teaching us today? What are the lessons and the blessings that we can extract from the Odù Ifá today? That is what we do on Àṣẹ for today every day. Have you uploaded the other one? The other network? That is what we do on Odù Ifá, on the Àṣẹ for today every day. We learn what the Odù Ifá is for the day. Type in the comment section. I just connected it onto the Wi-Fi. Jeez. Let's type in the comment section what our Odù Ifá is for today. A ní kífá ó bá wa ṣe, kí Elédùmarè ó bá wa ṣe, àwọn tó ṣàwò kù sẹ́yìn kó bá wa ṣe. Ifá ó bá wa ṣe, kí Elédùmarè ó bá wa ṣe. Àwọn tó ṣàwo kù sẹ́yìn kó bá wa ṣe. As you're joining, let me know where you're streaming from today. D. Ojúmọ́ ire o, àlàáfíà to you. Let me know where you're streaming from today. Ojúmọ́ ire, ojúmọ́ ayọ̀, ojúmọ́ ìdùnnú àti àlàáfíà fún wa níbi gbogbo tá a bá ti ń gbọ́ o. Today we are delving into another Odù Ifá for the day. If you are on the global Ifá community, please type it in the comment section. Type it in the comment section what Odù Ifá we are delving into today. Odù Ifá wo là ń gbé yẹ̀wò lénìí. Today is the 100th episode of ISHE for today, and for everybody that is going to be on this live streaming today, I have a special gift for you in celebration of our 100th episode. Odù Ifá OFUN is the Odù Ifá for today. In celebration of our 100th episode, I have a gift for everybody that stays on this live streaming today. So you know that this month, the month of June, we are learning, discussing, researching on a particular Orisha. What is the Orisha that we are focusing on this month? What's the Orisha we are focusing on this month? Eshu. Eshu is the Orisha. Orisha Eshu is the Orisha that we are focusing on this month. So I have a special gift for everybody today in celebration of the 100th episode of ISHE for today. So for everybody that stays on the live streaming today, at the end of this live streaming, or probably at exactly 7 a.m., which is the next 1 hour, I will tell you where to get your gift from. Everybody is going to get that, and I'm sure you will love it. Let me use that word. You will love it. ISHE for today is 100 today, 100 days of live streaming. We are grateful to Elédùmarè. We are grateful to our ancestors. We are grateful to Ifá. We are grateful to our Orisha for the strength to wake up every morning. Those of you on the EST time zone, it was either midnight for you or 11 p.m. for you, or sometimes 1 a.m. for you, depending on what the daytime saving is. And for those 100 days, some of us have been here every day. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Elédùmarè, adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn Aláṣẹkù, adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ifá. And for every day we have streamed, 99 days gone by, we had lessons and blessings to extract from the Odù Ifá. So many people have come back to say, Iya, all the things you are teaching us, all the things we are learning, I've been able to apply it to my life, and these are the results that I am getting. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Elédùmarè, that we don't come in vain. We don't wake up to learn just for the fun of it. It has been able to touch on our everyday lives. We get to teach on things that I don't even know that you are going through. Certain situations that you need direction and decision with. Iyanifa Ewa ends up speaking about it through the ÌŞԵÉ for that day. You have been able to apply it to your finances, your relationships, your marriage, your career, your personal life, your health, different aspects of your life, and you have come to know that Odù Ifá is actually real. It is not obsolete. It can be applied to our everyday life. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Elédùmarè. Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ kú ojúmọ́, Sumaya. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining us. Keep clicking on your screen, share with as many people as you can, and let's celebrate today. But before we get into the celebration, we are still going to pick another Odù Ifá for today, and that is the Odù Ifá OFUN. That Odù Ifá is going to speak to every one of us. That Odù Ifá is going to explain to us that it's not necessary to be jumping up and down. You have come home, sit down here and make your life better. Sit down here and get instructions. Sit down here and get directions. Humble yourself here and learn. And see that Ifá is indeed Atori Eniti Osunwonse, the one that fixes our destiny and our ori. Sit down here and experience Ifá as Afini Monomo Araye, the GPS of life, the one that shows us the direction we are supposed to go. Sit down here and find out that Ifá is Ifá Olokun Asorodayo, the one that turns every situation into joy. Sit down here and find out that in Ifá, it would always end in praise. In Ifá, it would always guide you in the direction that you're supposed to go. That is what the Odù Ifá for today is touching on. Àní kí Ifá ó bá wa ṣe, kí Elédùmarè ó bá wa ṣe. Move your chairs here. Àwọn tó ṣàwo kù sẹ́yìn kó bá wa ṣe, kí Ifá ó bá wa ṣe, kí Elédùmarè ó bá wa ṣe. Àwọn tó ṣàwo kù sẹ́yìn kó bá wa ṣe. Àní kí Ifá ó bá wa ṣe o, kí Elédùmarè ó bá wa ṣe. Àwọn tó ṣàwo kù sẹ́yìn kó bá wa ṣe tiwa láṣepé o, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Season 4, episode 14 is what we are delving into today. Season 4, episode 14, and that is our 100th episode. Season 4, episode 14 is our 100th episode of the Odù Ifá, and we're delving into another Odù titled Odù Ifá. Odù Ifá, Odù Ifá, òun l'Odù Ifá tá a máa gbé yẹ̀wò lénìí. Odù Ifá, Odù Ifá is the Odù Ifá for today. Don't forget that every day we come here, we read from our sacred text. The sacred text of Ifá, ọ̀rọ̀ tí Olódùmarè ń sọ. The sacred text of Ifá, ọ̀rọ̀ tí Olódùmarè ń sọ. This sacred text has been compiled, different Portuguese or French, whatever beautiful language it is being translated into. And that's usually what. Some of them that go a little further, we give you the itan, the backstory of that Odù. But Olódùmarè laid it on our hearts in Ifá College that let us do more than just translating into a foreign language. Let's do more than that. Let's extract the lessons, the blessings, and the instructions. For every Odù Ifá that goes out, there is a lesson, there are blessings, and there are instructions. That is what is going to guide you. You are going to learn lessons from other people that have experienced that, so that you will not experience the same thing. Most people say experience is the best teacher. Yes, but it doesn't have to be your personal experience. You can learn from the experience of other people, and those are the lessons. The people that this Odù Ifá affected back in the day, what did they do? What mistakes did they make? What steps did they take? You will be able to get that from the lessons. Now, every Odù Ifá blesses us with something, either with wisdom, knowledge, understanding, with wealth, with direction, with peace, with fertility, with joy, with protection, with provision, and all of those good stuff. There is always ILÉ, and that is why we say, my blessing is here now. It is here right now. You are not looking up to the heavens for it. It is not coming in the by and by of tomorrow. It is here right now, and we have extracted it out in this sacred text of Ifá. And then you will get the instructions. What are the instructions that Ifá is giving you? What direction is Ifá guiding you into? We say Ifá ni afini monomo araye. Juliet, Grand Rising, how are you doing today? We say Ifá is the GPS of life. Ifá is the one that guides us in a certain direction. Ifá ni afini monomo araye. So how does Ifá work as a GPS? Is it an app that you are going to install? Is it a paper map you are going to read through? No, that direction is right here in the sacred text of Ifá. So you get the instructions, the lessons, and the blessing. We did not stop there. We went further to breaking down how to apply that particular Odù to your everyday life. If you are a single parent, there is a particular struggle that is synonymous with single parents. What does that Odù Ifá say about it? If you are seeking fertility, what does that Odù Ifá say about it? What does it say about your career? What does it say about your relationship with the people around you and the people far away from you? What does it say about making choices when you are in the face of decision making in life? What does that ÌŞԵÉ Ifá say about it? What does it say about your personal growth? What does it say about your spiritual life? How do you apply it? Some people even wonder, the ancient renderings of the Odù Ifá, does it even make sense in this time and age? As at the year 2026 of recording this video, can we apply something that had existed centuries ago? Yoruba calendar is about to hit 10,068th year right now, and this has been in existence way before that. How do we apply those ancient teachings into our everyday life? That is what the sacred text of Ifá is doing. and then we round it off with Iwure. We round it off with Iwure. Iwure is blessings, is prayer. How do we dig up blessings? How do we make our prayers in Yoruba land to dig up the blessings that we need? That is what is compiled in the sacred text of Ifa, Ọ̀rọ̀ tí Olódùmarè sọ. So you are going to get a copy for yourself. Head over to the website ifacollect.ng. ifacollect.ng is the website that we are going to order this from. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, a dúpẹ́. So today is the 100th episode, and I said for everybody that stays throughout this episode, I have a free gift for you. Yes, in celebration of you being there and we being here, we have a gift. And that gift is wrapped around the Orisha that we are going to be speaking about this month. We started yesterday by teaching about Orisha Issue. Orisha Issue is the Orisha that we're focusing on this month of June. So stay till the end of this month of June. So stay till the end of this live streaming and you get a gift from Ifa College to the rest of you. Our flash goal for today, let's see what our flash goal for today is. 8 gifters to send in roses. Oh wow, so easy. 8 gifters to send in roses. So 8 different people to send in their roses. That's our flash goal for today. Olajumoke, ẹ ṣé gan ni, Adupe, First Lady D, thank you so much for that. 8 different people to send in their roses. Kia. Auntie Golden Light, Olajumoke, ẹ ṣé gan ni, Adupe. 3 more people. Juliet, thank you so much for that. 3 more people to send in their roses. Èèyàn mẹ́ta péré ló kù. Àwọn tó wà nínú ilé yìí ńkọ́? The people that are in this house, Eida, Sumaya, Oshaye, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Please don't forget to send your heart me for the day. We have met our goal. I think our goal is complete already. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, Adupe. For every goal that we have set in our personal life. Okay, we need one more person. One more person to send in their roses. One more person to send in a rose. One more different person. As we have set goals for ourselves, the second half of the year is coming. A lot of goals has been set for the rest of 2026, the year of recording this video. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, àwọn tó láyé is going to help us meet it. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. What? Àwọn tó láyé, but you did something from them the other day. Àwọn tó láyé, àwọn tó nílẹ̀ will help us meet every target and goal we have set up for ourselves. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. We need one more person to send in the rose. Princess, ẹ ṣé gan ni, Adupe. Our flash goal for today has been achieved. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, Adupe. Don't forget to send in your hearts me. The gift gallery is open for us to support what we are doing here today. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Odù Ifá OFUN is the Odù Ifá for today. Odù Ifá OFUN is the Odù Ifá that we are delving into today. Before we start our teaching, what's the first thing that we do? Kí la máa ń kọ́kọ́ ṣe tá a bá wọlé Ifá o? Àkọ́kọ́ máa ṣe ìbà. Ìbà is paying homage to the powers that be in all their hierarchy. Spirits being, physical being. We pay homage to all the powers that be in the hierarchy that they exist. That is what we do on Ifa College every time we step in, and that is what every other person should also do. Every other person. The moment you wake up, the moment you want to approach anything spiritual, start with your Iba. If you don't know how to make Iba, what it entails, grab a copy of this book. Even if you know how to make Iba, you probably still need to learn the proper hierarchy in which they should go. You are probably skipping some spiritual authorities or physical authorities in your Iba. So grab a copy of Iba Share, this beautiful book, on the website ifacollect.ng. Akọ́dá ayé àṣèbà o, àṣèbà tí wáyé ọjọ́, àṣèbà tí wọ̀ oòrùn. Elédùmarè, ọba lèwí lè ṣe, ọba lè ṣe lèwí. Ọba lánàá, ọba lénìí, ọba títí ayérayé àṣèbà, àníkíbà wá ṣe ọ̀run. Adániwáyé àṣèbà, àwẹ̀dá, àmẹ̀dá, àṣẹ̀dá, àṣèbà. Ọba tó lọ kọrin kése, ọba lánàá, ọba lénìí, ọba títí ayérayé, ọba tí ń fọba jẹ. kábíyín ò sí o ẹ̀rù jẹ̀jẹ̀ létí òkun kábíyín ò sí o òràn ọmọ oníṣẹ́ fàyàtì ọ̀pá tí ń rìn kànrún ọkànlẹ̀ ọba tó lọ kórin gése ọba títí láíláíláíláí ọba tí ò ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ tí ò ní òpin àwọn tó jẹ́ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ àti òpin ohun gbogbo àṣèbà àṣèbà àníkíbà wa ṣẹ o ajagunmalé olúwo òde ọ̀run àṣèbà olúbíkin ọ̀sán ìbíkin àṣèbà àwọn tó dá ká tó dá àṣèbà àwọn tó tẹ̀ ká tó tẹ̀ àṣèbà àwọn tẹ́lẹ̀dùmarè gbélé ayé lé lọ́wọ́ àwọn ìyá mi ọ̀pàkẹ́ àlàkẹ́ àwọn alágogo idẹ àwọn arógbáṣọ má balẹ̀ ọlọ́mú kan tí ń fún gba ọmọ ọlọ́mú àwọn ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ kan tí ń bẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ méjì jà àwọn ọ̀yà mi olókìkí òru àwọn ọ̀yà mi òṣòro mọ̀nìgà àwọn ọ̀yà mi funfun àwọn ọ̀yà dúdú àwọn ọ̀yà pupa àwọn ọ̀yà mẹ́ta àṣèbà àṣèbà aníkíbà wa ṣẹ ọ ọ̀sà méjì àṣèbà ọ àṣèbà ọ̀sà ẹlẹ́yẹ àṣèbà àwọn ọ̀yà mi àṣèbà àwọn atẹ̀dọ̀jòrò ọ̀run àwọn apanimáyọ̀dà àwọn ajẹ̀fun èèyàn máyò àṣèbà aníkíbà wa ṣẹ ọ gbogbo òrìṣà tá à ń ṣọ̀sẹ̀ fún lẹ́ni la ṣèbà fún àṣèbà gbogbo òrìṣà tí ń rúmọlẹ̀ tó dilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire mú àṣèbà aníkíbà wa ṣẹ ọ lórígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àgbáláyé níbi tẹ́ ẹ ti ń gbóhùn mi lọ́mọdé ni lágbàlagbà ni dúdú ni funfun ni ọkùnrin ni obìnrin ni lẹ́bọ lóògùn ni o onílé ni o àlejò ni o ní gúúsù láríwá nílà oòrùn níwọ̀ oòrùn láàrin gbùngbùn Ifẹ̀ ibi táyé ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àṣèbà gbogbo yín o àṣèbà orí àtẹ́lẹ̀dá yín àníkíbà wa ṣẹ o àwọn ọlọ́pọ̀ tó wá sáyé àwọn tá a ti ara wọn jáde àwọn ọ̀yá tó dẹ̀jẹ̀ lé wa lórí àwọn tó wà pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ti rebi àgbáre àṣèbà yín o àníkíbà wa ṣẹ o onílé mi ògbódò ọ̀rà mo ṣèbà onílé mo ṣèbà ẹ̀dán mo ṣèbà ìyá mi àbẹ̀ní mo ṣèbà jíbọ́lá mo ṣèbà ohun tó ń gbé nínú ilé ńlá tó ń fọhùn mo ṣèbà ìyá mi àbẹ̀ní mo ṣèbà tẹrẹlú tòṣùgbó gbogbo ọmọlé ajíbọ́lá ni mo ṣèbà fún àníkíbà wa ṣẹ o gbogbo ẹ̀yin olúbomi àsápè ọ̀la mo ṣèbà yín o mo ṣe kábíyèsí ẹ̀yin ìyá mi ọ̀pàkẹ́ àlàkẹ́ mo ṣèbà ẹ̀yin ìyá mi àbíyè ẹ̀yin ìyá àbíyè ẹ̀yin àbíyè ọ̀la ẹ̀yin lèkélèké gbàràdá àṣèbà tẹrẹlú tòṣùgbó la ṣèbà fún àníkíbà wa ṣẹ o gbogbo àpènà gbogbo balógun gbogbo lísà gbogbo ọmọlé ajíbọ́lá látòkèdókè láì dápá kan sí ni mo ṣèbà fún àníkíbà wa ṣẹ o àṣèbà gbogbo olúwo tó mú wa wọ gbódù àṣèbà gbogbo àwọn ìyánífà wa àṣèbà gbogbo àwọn òjùgbọ̀nà àṣèbà gbogbo àwọn babaláwo gbogbo àwọn oníṣègùn bàbá lórìṣà ìyá lórìṣà àṣèbà gbogbo àwọn apẹ̀tẹ̀bí àṣèbà gbogbo àwọn eléwé ọmọ àwọn tewétegbò àwọn oníṣègùn àwọn bàbá àtìyá ẹgbẹ́ lórígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àgbáláyé níbi tẹ́ ẹ ti jókòó tẹ́ ẹ ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ Ifá tẹ́ ẹ ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ òòṣà tẹ́ ẹ ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ ẹrúnmọlẹ̀ àṣèbà yín o àníkíbà wa ṣẹ o gbogbo lọ́balọ́ba níjòyè la ṣèbà fún níbi gbogbo tẹ́ ẹ wà tẹ́ ẹ ti jókòó sórí ìtẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ ń ṣalákòóso àwọn nǹkan bàbá yín tẹ́ ẹ ń pàṣẹ ibi tẹ́ ẹ ti ń jẹ́ aláṣẹ ìkejì òòṣà àṣèbà àníkádé ó pẹ́ lórí yín o àníkírùkẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àníkàṣẹ pẹ́ lẹ́nu àníkíbàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ kílùú má torí yín tú o àṣèbà àníkíbà wa ṣẹ o àṣeyé ìpà Ifá o àṣeyé ìpà Ikin àṣeyé ìpà Odù àṣeyé ìpà fún gbogbo àwọn alálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ fún gbogbo odù tó gbélé wa lọ́wọ́ àṣeyé ìpà àṣe Ifá orí mi rèé o Ifá olókun asọ̀rọ̀dayọ̀ Ifá ẹlẹ́rìí ìpín Ifá tó rí ẹni tí ò sunwọ̀n ṣe Ifá orí mi rèé o àṣeyé ìpà Ifá ẹgbẹ́ ayé ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀run àṣe músòmúsò ẹgbẹ́ o àṣe àkíìkà ẹgbẹ́ o bọ̀rọ̀ kíní ayé bọ̀rọ̀ kíní ọ̀run àṣèbà àṣe ẹgbẹ́ àkíìkà ẹgbẹ́ àṣẹ ẹ̀gẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ayé ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀run àjúbà àníkíbà wa ṣẹ o ẹ̀kọ́ Ifá mi ìlàtún ti wá múlẹ̀ ní o ọgbọ́n ìmọ̀ àti òye tó wà nínú ẹ̀ òun ni kó jẹ́ tiwa o ká má fetí ọ̀tún gbọ́ kó gba tòsì jáde kó dínú wa báyìí kó dòdìndín kó múri ọlá wá ire ajé ire ìdùnnú ayọ̀ ìmọ̀ ọgbọ́n òye ìdùnnú àlàáfíà àti àìkú tí ń ṣe baálé ọ̀rọ̀ òun ni kó mú wá fẹ́mi àti láṣẹ Èdùmàrè Ifá ti gbé àwọn ará wájú o òun làwa náà ṣe ń ṣe kò wá nítorí èmi àti yín kó bàjẹ́ Ifá gbè wá ìṣẹ̀ṣe á gbè wá àwọn alálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ yìí wọ́n á dúró tì wá délẹ̀ àwọn aláṣekù àṣebáyé o àníkẹ́ bá wa ṣe tiwa láṣepé o láṣẹ Èdùmàrè àṣẹ. Grab a copy of the IBASHE book to learn how to make Iba yourself. It's something you're supposed to be doing regularly. So head over to the website ifakole.ng and grab a copy of the book bá ṣe. Odù Ifá tá à ń gbé yẹ̀wò lénìí òun ni Odù Ifá Òdì Òfun. Bóyá ẹ dìde, all of you, ẹ dìde. Kẹ́ ẹ máa ṣe àṣẹ bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ. Ẹ dìde. Odù Ifá Òdì Òfun ni Odù Ifá tá à ń gbé yẹ̀wò lénìí. Our Odù Ifá for today is Odù Ifá Òdì Òfun. Babaláwo ẹ bá wa kà á. Sorry, before you read it, somebody said, what is Ifa College? Just put those two words together, Ifa and college. What is a college? Is a school. What is Ifa? Ifa is Ifa. So Ifa College is a college. I think that's very pretty straightforward. And if you need more information about what Ifa College entails, go to the website ifacollege.ng and get more information. ifacollege.ng. What are you doing? Okay. Get more information about Ifa College on ifacollege.ng. Odù Ifá Òdì Òfun. Oya.
Ifá ní ìdí funfun òníran àfẹ́ni tó bá fi tiẹ̀ gúnlẹ̀. Adífá fún Ìbàdàn. Ìbàdàn sunkún pòmù nísìnyí ẹ̀bọ̀ wọn ni wọ́n máa ń ṣe. Ó gbẹ́bọ̀ tẹ̀ ó gbọ́ ó gbérú ọ̀pẹ̀ ó tù. Èrò fún àtítọ̀sà. Ẹ wá fi ìbàdàn ilé Ifá àbọ̀ṣíṣẹ.
Ogbó atọ́ àsúre ìwòrìlò fún. Ifá ní ìdí funfun òníran àfẹ́ni tó bá fi tiẹ̀ gbolẹ̀. English translation says, Ifa says the pure, white, blameless buttocks is not restricted to a particular lineage. That somebody has a backside that is blameless, that is pure, that is without blemish, that is straight, that is good. Ifa said it is not restricted to a particular lineage. It belongs to everyone except those that drag their own behind in dirty and muddy ground. This Odù Ifá was cast for Ibadi, the buttocks or the waist side, who was crying that it had no rest. He was told to perform sacrifice to make Ebo. He heard and he performed. He carried the offering and it was accepted. People of the sea, people of the lagoon, come and sit your behind down firmly in the house of Ifa. I love this. No, I already love this ÌŞÄÉ Ifá. You are looking at people, you know, as people walk, nobody can see their backside, right? We cannot be looking at the front of our dress and see, is it clean? Is it fine? Does he have a stain? But how many of us are able to look at our behind? The part of our clothes that is covered by our the part of the clothes that covers our buttocks, our behind. How many of us see it as we are walking? No, that's the part that people are looking at. That's why it's possible for a lady to move and she doesn't know she has a stain on the back. That's why it's possible for a big man to go around not knowing that his trousers has torn at the back. What every other person sees that you don't see is your backside. Now, for you to have a backside that is pure, that is clean, that is blameless, that has integrity, that is good to show off, Ifa said it doesn't belong to a particular lineage. It's not something that you inherit. It's not something that you are born with. It's not something that just happens in life. It is something that belongs to everybody. To move through this life and have integrity intact, to move into this life and have direction, and have the right things, and have the right blessings, and have instructions on how to maneuver life. It is not peculiar to a particular set of people. It does not belong to a particular set of people. Remember that I said that when you want to understand the reason somebody came for a divination, read the first two lines of the essay. Now, who came for this divination? Ibadi. So we can term that in English as your backside or your waist. He came for a divination. What is the divination? Why did they come for divination? Ifa said they were crying because they had no rest. Always walking up and down. Always walking up and down. Stand up from here. Sit down here. Move move from here, move from there. Everybody says, China importation is the thing. You carry your behind and your waist, you go there. Oh, tech is the new thing. You carry your behind and your waist, you go there. Oh, people are, if you want to marry now, you have to marry somebody that has a foreign passport. You carry your behind to the app where they are foreigners, you go there. Oh, it is the king's son that everybody is marrying now. You carry your behind, you go there. Oh, every beautiful woman today has to be yellow. You carry your behind, you go and bleach. Oh, it's BBLO. Everybody has to have hourglass shape. We have been on this life when they said lepa is what is in vogue. Straight and slim. That was what was in vogue. Lepa Shandi was what it was called in Yoruba land that time. Everybody wanted to lose weight. Now, oh, you have to be thick. You carry your behind. You go there. Oh, you have to find a skill. Everywhere they say is happening, you are going. You are confused. You don't know where you are going. And at a point in your life, like Ibadi, the backside and the waist, you will come back to say, Elisuru, no. Hold on a bit. Is this the way life is? Is this the way we will just be going up and down like this? Is this the way you will continue to go up and down? At what point will you get the direction? Now, it doesn't mean that you are lazy. This person in this situation is not lazy. They are hardworking. They are everywhere. They can combine everything. But at a point, you begin to ask yourself, is this the way life is supposed to be? Ibadi had to come for a divination to say, I am tired of going helter-skelter. I'm tired of building here today, starting off again tomorrow. Then somebody else will come on social media and say, oh, this is the way it is. You are not supposed to be like this. This is the way you are supposed to be. 100, thank you so much for joining us today. Eshegoni Adupe, I recognize you. Eshegoni. Ifá gbè wá o, ìṣẹ̀ṣe á gbè wá o, àwọn aláṣẹkù, wọ́n á bá wa ṣe tiwa láṣepé láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. You are going from place to place, catching every wave that is out there. Today you are a feminist, tomorrow you are a masculinist, next tomorrow you are classist, the day after tomorrow you are this. You are just going with every, those of you that are coming from church, they say you are following every wave of doctrine. You don't know who you are. You have not identified you. You don't have an identity of your own. You don't have something that you are setting your feet on by yourself. So every little thing that comes moves you left, right, and center. And then it gets to a point in your adult life that you are totally exhausted. You have tried everything possible. And somewhere in your beautiful mind, you think, at least God should be able to reward all this effort I've scattered in different places. No, now, that's not the way it works. The universe of farming is not going to reward the fact that you have 100 seeds of maize, and then you throw one like this, you throw another one like this. You don't even know where you threw it to. You don't even know where it landed. You are not there to wet it and nourish it where it landed. You just scattered it like this, bro. And then every other person is coming at the end of the farming season to harvest, and they are staying in one place, harvesting in front of them. You cannot do it because you don't even know where the 100 seed fell. And somewhere in your mind you are saying, but they said wherever it is a plant is supposed to harvest. Why am I not harvesting? Because it was scattered effort. Shikena, scattered effort. You have sprinkled it everywhere. If your effort is not guided in a particular thing on a particular direction, you start somewhere that is defined, and then you begin to spread from there. It will be wasted effort. Wàá kàn máa ṣe, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká má rere ńbẹ̀. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, àní bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ tá àní rere ńbẹ̀. We will not scatter our effort senselessly. So you see, it hurts me. It's better for you to be a lazy person and not have reward. At least you are lazy. Everybody knows you are lazy. You are sleeping when everybody is working. Yes. So when there is no result, it's okay. The painful one is people that are working and still will not get results because they are not working in the direction that they are supposed to. They are like Ibadi. Their waist and their backside is everywhere. Everywhere they are there. Oh, they are can you imagine? I've gone there. Everybody who wants to make success in Africa, go to Dubai, they've gone there. It's China, we are going today, they've gone there. Oh, it's Vietnam, oh, it's Tokyo, oh, it's their passport shows that they are Ajala travel all over the world. Their passport is evidence that they are Ajala, Kosibiti Wonde, but show me your account statements. Show me your assets. Show me the proof of your effort. It doesn't match that your travel all over the world. The only thing you can say is that I've seen the world. The person that slept at home is also seeing the world in their dream. In 2 minutes, want to Lala, want to America. Just sit down and watch a Chinese movie tonight. Watch it till you sleep. You will dream of China, you will be there. Watch American movie when you sleep, you will get there. So people have been there. You will see there. Nothing in your life is matching all the effort you are putting. And somehow, religion told you that that is on God or your village people. It's either God or your village people. No. You are putting effort where it doesn't belong for you. Which is why this Odù Ifá ended with, let's skip a little bit and go to the back. This Odù Ifá, the last part of this Odù Ifá, it ended with Èrò òkun èrò ọ̀sà, ẹ wá fìdí balẹ̀ nílé Ifá. People of the sea, people of the lagoon, come and sit your behind. Sit it down firmly in the house of Ifá. All this up and down you are doing, necessary rara, is a waste of effort. Your life as of today is a proof that all you have been doing is waste of effort, unfortunately. But fortunately, you are finding out today. I always say it, the best time for you to have received this information was the time you were born. The next best time is today, right now. So it's not too late for you to come to Ifá like Ibadi came, the waistline and the buttocks. He came to Ifá and he said, see, they are just tired of what is going on right now. This is not even making sense anymore. This cannot be the life that we are promised. The divine and supreme being that orchestrated and architectured this whole universe, as beautiful and intricately perfect as it is, will not put this life together for me. This does not sound like a big idea from a being that is supposed to be divine, supreme, unfathomable. Your life cannot be that big idea. What the life you are living right now does not match the fact that there is a God somewhere or there is a Elédùmarè somewhere that has a very big idea for you. You already know that something is wrong and you have come to Ifá. Ifá says, sit down here, sit down. You have come here. Don't stay here for 2 seconds and be stretching your neck into other things. If you have come to Ifá, jókòó síbi, jẹ́ kí díẹ̀ jókòó síbi kan. Jẹ́ kí díẹ̀ jókòó síbi kan. Jẹ́ kí kankan lé tiẹ̀ náà, jẹ́ kó ta ẹ́ nídìí, jẹ́ jókòó síbi kan. Let the ant of your family house, let it bite you so that you will sit down in one place. Tí kankan bá time, ó máa ń lé ní, you will sit down in one place. Pray that Olódùmarè will give you a boil in that your bomb that is flying up and down, so that you will jókòó síbi kan, fi ìdí ẹ̀ balẹ̀ nílé Ifá. Sit down here. This is where you will find direction. This is where you will find meaning. This is where you will find reasoning. Ifá is the only spiritual practice that sits you down and tells you your entire life in one divination, in one ceremony. It gives you an Odù that encompasses your entire life in one place. When I say entire life, I mean everything about your existence. Everything about your existence is contained in the Odù Ifá that breathed you. Sit down there with it. Sit down there and learn it. I don't know where you are rushing to. Me, I don't know what you are looking for. Me, mo nǹkan tó sọnù lọ́wọ́ ẹ. Kí ló ń jó ẹ lọ́wọ́ tó lè fi jólẹ̀? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? How can you tell me you've come into Ifá, you have learned everything about Ifá? I want to know what's happening somewhere else. You have not come to Ifá, because if you have come to Ifá and you know the Odù Ifá that birthed you, my dear, you will spend the rest of your life breaking down that Odù Ifá. Iṣẹ́ kan ló ti gbé fún ẹ yẹn. Researching about the Odù Ifá that birthed you. You have done your Itefa or your Ìṣẹ̀ṣe, whichever one. That Odù they give to you is your entire life on a blueprint. You should spend the rest adult life you have breaking it down and understanding. You don't have time for something else. Sit down and focus on your own life. Break it down and understand what is there. That is a job of a lifetime. Sit down and find out, what career am I supposed to do? What business am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to build a career and put side hustle by the side? Which environment am I, is my the person that I am in this life, is it supposed to stay in a very bubbling, noisy environment where things are going on fast and moving? Or is your spirit here to happen in a quiet place? If I will tell you everything, to the color of the clothes you are supposed to wear, if I will tell you. Yesterday I called my nail tech to help me fix my nails. So it has this leopard design on it at the tip, and leopard comes with black, right? The first thing she said when she came to my house, she said, "Mama, sure you know that thing has black in it, Sha? Because I know you don't use black." They already know. Everybody around me knows. Black is not part of the color that my Odù accepts for me. So everybody around me, they must know. You want to buy me a gift, you want to fix something for me, you want to do something. The only way where black is accepted is on my hair like this. And all these devices that we don't have a choice. Look, this one is not black. All the devices that we don't have a choice, that they have to be black. Everybody already knows it. You have learned it, you have accepted it. Everybody around you knows it. Sit down and break it down. What are the food you are supposed to be eating? It's not every food that is on earth, quote and unquote, they are good, but it's not everything that is good for you. At least medical science has told us that certain people have allergies. Medical science has told us that when you are on a particular health journey, there are certain things that you should not eat. So at least from physical life, you understand that it's not everything that you are supposed to eat. Spiritually too, it has spiritual implication. It's not only health implications that it has. Find out the things you are supposed to be eating and the ones you are not supposed to eat. Let me explain something to you. As detailed as Ifá is, there are certain stages or periods of my life where I'm focusing on certain projects. My Odù Ifá has told me the type of food to eat during that time that will promote or speed up the success of that project. The Orishas that are working with that project, there are certain food items that they love. And when you eat it as a person, you are helping them to speed up what they are doing. But you don't know, because the Odù Ifá they gave you, you are not reading it. As far as you are concerned, you have thrown money at your Babalawo. He has given you Odù. He's the one that is responsible for XYZ ABC in your adult age. In your adult age, you have that Odù with you. I keep announcing it every day on my live streaming. If you have your Odù and they've not broken down the Odù for you, you have not received the details on it, send a message to the WhatsApp number. Say, Iyanifa, this is my Odù from Itefa, from Ishefa. Break it down for me. Everybody that has ever gone through that service with me, we start their conversation with wow, 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 like ambulance. Wow, how did you know this? How did you know this? How did you know this? This is information I didn't share about everybody. Oh, this is your life in the Odù. I don't have to know you or interview you. I will break it down for you. It is everything you need is contained in that Odù. Everything you would ever need in your life is contained in that Odù. You have just one assignment. Understand it, read it, let it become a part of your everyday life and see how life will improve. You have gained admission into school to study law. What business do you have to sit down with post-science students and be reading their book? That's the way some of you are doing. You registered for law. They gave you admission for law. You paid school fees for law. You now enter into school. You go to fine arts department, there are fine boys there. You go there, you are looking at fine boys. Tomorrow they said tech students are having tech bros are always looking very. You go there. Law is what you went to study in school. I like the way nurses dress. You go and attend their class. You have done that. One semester has gone, second semester has gone, year 1, year 2, year 3. Then final year, you see everybody talking about, oh, we're going to submit our project, I'm on a 2-1, I'm on a first start. Then you're looking around and saying, please, how do I know where my own project is? And that's the way some of you are doing in life. I know I want to be in one shaming. When I think about adult human beings living life like this, is your parents that I feel for, because to look at a child that you raised with everything you could, grow up to become an adult, to you will make sense. It is the greatest heartache of a parent, whether they are in this life or in the life to come. Then those of you that now decide to join children in your destiny, you don't know the direction you are going. You are not ready to be responsible and accountable for your life. You still now pulled other children into this world to do life with you. Those are the two sets of people I pity. I don't pity you. It's your life. You can do with it whatever it is that you know. But the parents, tí wọ́n jìyà lẹ́yìn lórí, àtàwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tí wọ́n mọwọ́ tí wọ́n mẹsẹ̀ tẹ́ mú wá sílé ayé, those are the two categories of people that I feel for. Because why would you, as an adult human being, still sit down and be brooding on religion? Is it not time for you to know that they are lying to you? I don't understand. I don't know which of your daddy geos and pastors and imam can you go to that will literally give you the breakdown of your life. They have never seen you before. They don't know you. And they will be giving you information of, this is your past life, this was you when you were young, this is what you are supposed to do, these are the mistakes you are likely to have in life, these are the things you react to, this is the kind of things that work for you, the kind of business you are supposed to. None, absolutely none. So when you are ready to stop going about in life, wasting effort, exhausting yourself, frustrating yourself, you will come and sit your behind in the house of Ifá. That's what Ifá said. I'm not the one that said it. It's not my idea. Ifá says, people of the sea, people of the lagoon, come and sit your buttocks, your behind. Sit it down firmly in the house of Ifá. You have come home. There is nothing else you need other than this. There is nothing else you need other than Ifá. There is nothing else that you need. Ifá contains everything, every single thing. Your career, art, science, physics, music, relationship, therapy, politics, biology, economics, everything you can list is all contained here in Odù Ifá. You will find it there. So sit down here, sit down. All this up and down that you are doing, there is no profit. There is nothing in your life that matches all the up and down that you have been doing. Your success in life cannot stand side by side with the effort you have put into life. Your bank statements cannot reflect the effort you have put into life. The assets you have, the connections you have, the quality of people you are surrounded with does not reflect the effort you have put into life. It's high time you told yourself that something is wrong. And you have come to Ifá today. It's not coincidence that you are here on this live streaming. Maria, thank you so much for that gift. It's not coincidence that you are here on this live streaming this early morning, that you are either supposed to be sleeping or working or doing other good stuff. You are here because somewhere in your spirit, you know that you need more than what you have right now. You know you need more than what you had yesterday. And that's why you are here. And Ifá says, sit down here. Magic is not going to happen here. Nobody is promising you. Ifá does not give you unrealistic expectation to say the moment you come, milk and honey will start flowing. The only place, I keep telling you, the only place milk and honey flows is the cup that you pour it into. There's no part of this life that milk and honey flows. It's an illusion. It's a deception. It's a lie. Ifá is not promising you all things will pass away, all things will become new. There is nothing like that. You are going to work for it. Sit down and work it out. But this time around, you are working with direction, with instruction, with guidance, with help from your Egbe, help from the Orishas, help from your ancestors. Excuse me. Someone says, I'm trying to learn about Ifá and not Santeria. We are teaching Ifá here. This is Ifá Ìṣẹ̀ṣe as given to the Yoruba people. If there's, let me borrow the word, the original Ifá. Yeah, the origin of Ifá, I think that's the word, the origin. So all the other cousins of Ifá that you have, they have gone through some modifications, some mixing and matching, and it's awesome. It doesn't make them bad. They have been mixed and matched with some other things by virtue of the fact that our ancestors took them while they were in slavery. They had to hide them in the whole Catholic thing. They've been diluted here and there, but it doesn't mean that Orishas are not going to show up for them. No, Orishas will show up for them, or yet to show up. But there's something about learning something the way it was originally given, following the practice the way it was originally given. There's something like that. Is that okay? So that is what Ifá Ìṣẹ̀ṣe, according to the Yoruba people, that's what we are teaching here, which is why I say you come here to learn the undiluted, unwatered down. No watering, no dilution. That's what we are doing here. So let's see, what are the blessings and the lessons in this Odù Ifá? Ifá says excessive struggle without spiritual grounding leads to exhaustion. Excessive struggle without spiritual grounding, it leads to exhaustion. Now, when I say spiritual grounding, I don't mean Holy Ghost fire, Holy Ghost fire, Holy Ghost fire, Holy Ghost fire. I don't mean you sit down on the mat and you are reciting Alhamdulillah for 240 times. That thing is ridiculous to me though. Like, with all due respect to people that choose that path, it's just ridiculous. But it's okay. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about going to the mountain and fasting. I'm not talking about tying your scarf to the front of your eyebrow like this. I'm not talking about dressing shabbily and defining it as being holy. Spiritual grounding is you being grounded in who you are. Who are you? Finding out who you are. Coming to Ifá to say, who am I? Itefa will be done. Who are you? Who you are is defined in your Odù. Sit down and ground yourself in it before you are able to do something for somebody else. Ground yourself. In religion, being spiritual is about what you do for other people, what you do for God, what you do to other people, how you love other people, how you this and this and this and this. Olorunmena says spirituality is not I am chosen, who are you? That's not spirituality. Religion tells you that spirituality is what you do to somebody else. I saw a video yesterday, and I would say nobody has put this information as perfectly as the lady put. Let me use the word perfectly. She said she stayed in a narcissistic relationship because she has been serving a narcissistic God. And when you look at the way she described Christianity, that's why it's easy for people of color who are rooted in Abrahamic religion, women of color that are rooted in Abrahamic religion. That is why it's easy for you to stay in those toxic relationships, because the relationship you have with God is toxic. Should we talk about it? It is toxic. God demands worship. He demands all of these things. That is an unhealthy relationship. Let's talk about how you are good to me and I want to honor you and love you because you have been good to me. Let's talk about how a relationship sounds like God will have mercy on who he chooses to have mercy on. So when you are in a relationship with a man that chooses to love you and respect you when he wants to, it sounds familiar. When you have a God that says, be holy as I am holy. Excuse me, sir, you are God. Excuse me, sir, you do not operate in physical human body. How can I be like you? Unattainable. unattainable. Somebody is telling you to grow up and work to be unattainable. They have put unrealistic expectations of you. You will feel comfortable staying in a relationship where you go to your in-laws house, you have to work to please everybody. Our wife, you are our wife to every in-law, to every of your husband's friend. You will exhaust yourself trying to be wife material, to be the perfect wife, something that does not exist. But you can do it because the relationship you have with God is familiar. God says you will go to hell because you did not forgive somebody that hurt you. Somebody went out of their way in their right thinking human form to hurt you. Then the responsibility of forgiving is on you. Then when you do not forgive and go past it, you are the one that will go to hell. That's why you are comfortable in a relationship where a man is gaslighting you. He's the one that wronged you, but you are the one that is praying for him. He is the one that is cheating on you. It is your responsibility to pray for him. And the man will look into his face and look into your face and tell you that, can't you see sister so and so? See the way she's praying for her husband. A good woman will not give up on her marriage. That's the reason you feel comfortable in that marriage, that relationship. Because that is the kind of relationship you have with God. Your husband has hurt you multiple times. You know that if you don't forgive him multiple times, you are the one that is going to hell. We are not talking about why is the man doing what he's doing. One of them, pastor, still posted one video recently. You are supposed to pray righteousness out of your husband. If your husband is cheating, you are supposed to pray righteousness out of him. The more you continue to say you are righteous, my husband is holy, my husband is not an adulterer, he's righteous, he's holy, he has right standing with God, then the man will enter into his car according to the life that pastor is living in the alternate universe where he lives. He says the man will not enter into his car. He will see another curvy woman that is tempting him. He will remember what his wife says and he will say, no, I'm the righteousness of God in Christ Jesus. Okay, let's imagine that's the way it plays out. Can we rewind a little bit? When they were teaching them in church, thou shalt not commit adultery, why didn't his human fish brain pick it up? And the day he wanted to cheat, he remembered, thou shalt not commit adultery. Why is it the one that the wife is doing that is going to remember? You that you are the pastor, you have the bigger anointing. Why didn't the man remember the one that you taught him in the 10 commandments? But the responsibility is on the woman. That's why it's easy for us to stay in toxic places, abusive places. Because that is the relationship we have with God, or we had with God. God validated that way of life, and it is existing in every place. You see students being violated in school by their lecturers just to get a grade. Go and read how God dealt with people in the Old Testament. You will see that it is being validated. David was a man after the heart of God, yet he unalived somebody's husband just to be able to sleep with the person, and is the man after the heart of God. So why won't that pastor slash lecturer come to school and be treating girls, ladies like that in school? Because he knows that 2 minutes after, he's going to say, Father, forgive me, for I don't know what I do. And all things has passed away, behold, those things have become new. He knows that he will go and sit down on his mat and say, Astaghfirullah for everything that I did today. And everything will be fine. He's looking forward to the holy month, where he's going to be holy and it will wash away all the sins for the whole year. And the moment that month is over, he just steps in to the very same thing. So you see why I say when people are talking about feminism, how women should be treated, let's treat a woman, let's go to the root of where it started. Where did this big idea come from for a woman? It started from the creation of Adam and Eve. Adam was thought about as every other thing. Adam was in the plan. God had this big idea and plan. Adam was in that plan. Number 6 is Adam. Lion is number 2. Light is number 4. Then after he did everything, he looked at it, he said, our plan has been fulfilled. Everything on the agenda has been done. Then 2 days later, he said, I don't think this man should be alone. Let's find something for him. And afterthought, let's find something for this man. And then he created woman, coming from the same God that created every other thing before Adam. As in, he created lion and lioness. He created she-goat and he-goats. He created male and female of every animal before Adam. His brain was functioning that lion needed a lioness as company, as procreation. But when he got to Adam, the brain of God just froze. And he forgot that Adam is a being that also needed a female version. He did not create her. Then after the whole thing has been done, he now thought of, let's just add this one, as what? Adding her to the creation as what? So that Adam will not be alone. That's where it started from. When the first sermon you preach to a woman is the fact that she was taken out of the ribs of a man as an afterthought, as a helper to the man. When you are a helper to somebody, that person is the one that owns the mission. You are just there to help them. You are not even a partner. A partner is somebody that you work that thing together and share the gain together. A helper is just somebody that is there to say, let me just add it. The person is not a partner. The person does not have a right to gain except you give them. That was the first definition of a woman. And you think you want to fight patriarchy and misogyny from the top? No, go back to the first definition that they gave her. Olórí Ifá Jùmọ̀dé, Ifá gbé yín, ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ á gbé yín, àwọn alálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ wa gbé yín, ibi tẹ́ ẹ ti mú àwọn vibes yìí jáde kò ní tán bẹ́ẹ̀. Olórí Ifá Jùmọ̀dé said the wife is a spare tire. It's spare tire. You bring it out when you need it. That is why it was easy for a lot of us to stay in relationships that did not make sense, either marriage, friendship, work relationship, because the God we were serving already normalized it. It normalized it already. Now that you have come to Ifa, Ifa is redefining you. Olódùmarè has a definite, unique definition for each person separately. In Ifa, you are not defined as a woman, as a man. You are defined as an individual, as a person. Everybody has their own definition as a human person. I have my own definition. My children have their own definition. All 5 of them have different definitions according to Olódùmarè. You are treated on an individual basis. What is working for me, what is expected of me, the guidelines of me does not necessarily have to work with the next person. I feel seen, I feel known, I feel identified. When I come to Ifa, nobody is saying, may the Lord bless you and keep you, all of you. May his countenance shine upon thee and give you peace. That's not what Ifa is saying. Ifa is saying, Lagbaja omo Lagbaja, Olódùmarè blesses you. Ifa blesses you as a person. Ifa will not even call just you as a person. Ifa will not even identify you by your name. Ifa identifies you by your name and the birth canal with which you came into this life. I recognize you to the very details of the path that you came into this life. You are a human being, you are seen, you are recognized. It doesn't matter whether you are married or not, you are young, you are old, you are a religious person. Ifa does not care about nothing. Ifa cares about you as a unique individual. Now ask me, where do you want to sit? In religion or in Ifa? Where do you want to sit? Under the tutelage of somebody that recognizes you, identifies you, cares about you to the very last detail. Ifa sits down to talk about the clothes that you will wear, the food that you will eat, the time of the day that you will go out. Some people are restricted from going out at night. Ifa tells them, marry Rinruo, because the spirit and the energy that is protecting them is not super active at night. So sit your behind in your house. Some people, their spirit and energies is more active at night. You will find those people, they are sleeping during the day. If your parents did Akosejaye for you, and if I told you that, they already know to go and look for night school for you. When you are sleeping during the day, they will not label you as lazy. They already know that the energies and the spirits that you are working with, that you are born with, functions better at night. But no, religion categorizes everybody into one frame. We all go to elementary school, primary school, secondary school, high school, college, university, get a job, get married, get mortgage, retire, and die. Really? Really? Every single person of all the 8 billion people we have on earth, this is supposed to be their pattern? No, now. Adult human life has shown you that that's not a pattern. Adult human life has shown you that it is not a one-size-fits-all. And in that one-size-fits-all, some people are struggling because that is not their way. Wasted effort, struggling, they are frustrated, they are exhausted because that pattern that religion has laid for doesn't have nothing to do with them. Is it working for other people? Yes, because that is what is working for them. So the fact that it's worked for somebody else is not proof that it's going to work for me. Oh, somebody gave a testimony in church. I know that sister very well. I don't care about her. Hallelujah, love and light to you. It's okay. I'm talking about my own life. I need to understand why it is not working for me. And you need to give me what is working for me. I cannot continue to be a face in the crowd. I want something that is significant with me. I want somebody to explain to me why my own life is like this. I need direction for my life as a person. I want somebody to tell me what makes sense to me as a person. I want somebody to tell me why I prefer to work with my hands than to go to school. I need somebody to explain to me why I am going to school and reading books is not just sinking in my head, but when I sit down to work with my hands, I can create great things. I need somebody to explain that to me. Not force me to go into a school system because every other person is there. Ifa singles you out as a person and gives you the story of your life as a person. As a person. Iyanifa Ewa, thank you so much for joining us. Ifa Ewa, Elédùmarè. So the Odù Ifá here is saying that Monike Erokun Erosa. Moni Ewa fìdí balẹ̀ nílé Ifá. Come from the lagoon, come from the sea, and come and do what? Sit your behind firmly in this Ifa studies. In this house of Ifa, sit down there. This is the only place you are going to find it. This is the only spiritual practice that treats you as an individual. That talks about your life as an individual. That doesn't carry you and jam you with every other person and says, thou shalt not, everybody. Religion tells everybody that polygamy is a sin. Meanwhile, there are some people that are destined in this life. They are destined to be polygamy. That's the only way it can work for them. Religion says to have a child outside of wedlock is wrong. Meanwhile, some people are, you see some people's children are supposed to come into life in a particular way. That's the way it's destined. Do you know how many times that pregnancies has been cut short? The life of a growing child has been ended just because you are trying to keep up with the demands of religion. The same religion that says don't have a child outside of wedlock will rather for you to terminate the existence of that child just to cover a face. Everybody that goes to church on Saturday to get married, The only thing that holds you up like this is that you are not pregnant. They do pregnancy test for you. Is negative, they will marry you. Nobody talks about the fact that just 2 weeks before then, you took out a pregnancy just to be able to stand in front of church and get married. Nobody talks about that. Nobody cares if that's what you do. Ẹlòmíì dẹ̀ ni ọmọ kan lọ́kọ ọmọ látọ̀run. Is only one child they are going to be allowed to have. And they will remove that child just because a pastor is expecting something from them. This is not a cry to tell every teenage girl to hop up and go and get pregnant. No. But there are certain things. If they had done if you have received your Odù as a child, they would have seen it there. Odù Ifá ẹlòmíì ó ti sọ fún wọn pé ọmọ lọ́kọ kọ́ máa bí kó tó lọ́kọ, ó dìrọ̀lẹ́ ayé kó tó lọ́kọ. They will have children first before they eventually settle down in marriage. It's later on in life that will come. Your parents that did your Odù for you already knows this is what it is. So when it happens, they help you to raise that child. And that child now becomes the answer to the prayer of that entire lineage. But if you stayed in church, you would have terminated the pregnancy of that child, because there is a face that everybody is supposed to keep. Every single person has to fit into that. How does that even make sense? Adult human life has shown us that nobody fits into something. We are all diverse. We are different. But if I acknowledges you as an individual, that is happening in this life as an individual, and if I guides you on that journey as an individual, you receive instruction on how to happen in life as an individual. You go to Ifá to ask questions as an individual, which is why I tell you, when you come to me and you say, Iyanifa, is it good to smoke? Does Ifá support smoking? When you ask me, does Ifá support smoking for everybody? What's your business with everybody? Are you the class captain of everybody? You want to mark attendance for everybody. You want to pick it up and go and tell the next person, your neighbor, that is smoking. If I said we should not smoke, that's what you want to do. But if you are asking questions as an adult human being, you will ask, does Ifá allow smoking for me as a person? That's the only business you have, you as a person. What every other person is doing, then we sit down and ask Ifá through your Odù, does this person Odù support X, Y, Z, A, B, C? And then you know what Ifá supports for you as an individual, then you hold on to it. And when friends are asking you, why are you not doing it? Oh, it's not part of what it's not part of my life. I'm not supposed to do it. It's not part of my life. I'm not supposed to do it. That is me as a person. All I care about is me. Right now, I need instructions for me. Then maybe when you now become an Iyanifa and Iyalorisha, Iyaegbe, Babalawo, Babalorisha, you can receive instruction for every other person. But right now, the only thing you should be concerned about is you as an individual. And that is what Ifá gives to you. Ifá deals with you as an individual. So the lessons and the blessings in this, it says, excessive struggle without spiritual grounding leads to exhaustion. If you want to put a percentage on the number of adult human beings that are exhausted in this life, you're probably talking 70%. They are not lazy. A lazy person cannot be exhausted. They are hardworking. They are struggling. They are hardworking. They are struggling. And they are exhausted. They don't have spiritual grounding. They don't know the direction they are supposed to go. Yet, you meet some of us and you say, Iyanifa, why are you so relaxed? Why does your life look like everything is just sorted out? Because I know who I am. I know what works for me. And I've stayed in the confine of what works for me. People used to flip it into the face of babalawos that here. Can you imagine the babalawo that you are going to talk about? Why did you turn this on again? The babalawo that you are going to, that you said he should help you work on your business. Look at the house he's living. Look at what he has. Let me flip that back in your face. The babalawo already knows what his financial destiny is, and he's living within that. and he's going to assist you with spiritual product and spiritual work to grow your business, because he sees your own financial destiny and what is supposed to be. Religion says success in life means that everybody has to be another Otedola and Dangote. Success in life means you have to be a billionaire. Ifa says success in life is that you have to be who you are supposed to be. If you are destined to happen in this life at the level of a thousandaire, if there's anything like that, that is how you are supposed to happen in this life. Oh, if you are supposed to happen in this life as a billionaire, the Babalawo will help you fulfill that destiny because it is yours. Religion tells us that everybody that gets a visa and travel out is successful, even if their destiny does not exist there. Then you have religious people who have given testimony in their church 20 years ago. The Lord has done it finally, finally, finally. The visa has come in finally. They have landed in the United States of their country. 20 years down the line, they cannot come home. It's either one shame or lower, one way, one salad to be by Losibe, nothing to show for it. They cannot come back home because of shame. Meanwhile, if they went to an Ifa priest while they were applying for that visa, Ifa would have told them, you don't have any business in the abroad. And they will sit down and they would have made a success in their home country. But one size fits all for religion. We push everybody in the same direction. And some of you will continue to tell God, look at Sister Gbemi. Sister Gbemi came into this country 2 months ago. Look at how she's flourishing. The Lord that did it for Sister Gbemi has to do it for you. Sister Gbemi's destiny is not your own. Let's start with that. Oriti Sister Gbemi gbé wá sáyé kọ́ ló gbé wá sáyé. Ìpín tí Sister Gbemi yàn kan ló yàn. Àyànmọ́ tí Sister Gbemi yàn òun kọ́ ló yàn. Kádàrá tá a kọ mọ́ Sister Gbemi kọ́ la kọ mọ́ ẹ. Remember when we were learning about reincarnation, I taught you the difference between àyànmọ́, ìpín and kádàrá. It's different for everybody. It's different for everybody. The next lesson says, rest comes from alignment, wisdom, and proper spiritual maintenance. You want to have rest and peace in this life. You want to glide through this life like you have no problem. It comes from 3 things according to this Odù: alignment, wisdom, and proper spiritual maintenance. Alignment, wisdom, and proper spiritual maintenance. Alignment comes from knowing your Odù. If you do not know the Odù Ifá that birthed you, you are confused. There is no nicer way to say it. You are living in confusion. Just take it like that. Accept it like that. Stamp it somewhere. If I sit down with you and I break it down, I will tell you that you are living in confusion. Ifa can also enhance people's aim. Ifa can also enhance people's aim, right? We will come to that. So the first thing, you want alignment. Find out what is your Odù Ifá that birthed you. Odù Ifá will be here. Then start to align with that Odù. Then you receive wisdom. You receive wisdom from Ifa. You receive wisdom from Ifa, and then you have spiritual maintenance. Emphasis on the word maintenance. In Ifa, it's not a one-off thing. Maintenance. Ebola finche spiritual maintenance. Iwure la finche spiritual maintenance. Ètùtù la finche spiritual maintenance. And every other thing, Oseta and Shefa Morisha la finche spiritual maintenance. Your ebo, your ètùtù, your ewure, your ose. That's your, those are parts of your spiritual maintenance. Open this thing for me. This Odù Ifá teaches us that not all suffering is destiny. Some suffering comes from neglecting spiritual responsibility and not being accountable. It's not every struggle in life that is part of your destiny. There are some struggle that you are going through life that you do not have any business with it. You don't have any business in it. You don't have any business experiencing that thing in life. You don't. You don't have any business with that suffering, that stress you are going through, that hardship. You are going through it because there is, first of all, you lack knowledge of who you are. You don't know your Odù Ifá. You lack knowledge of who you are and what you are supposed to be doing. Then secondly, because you have neglected your spiritual responsibilities. You have neglected the things that you are supposed to be doing. You will suffer. That's the definition of suffering. If there's any verse of the Abrahamic religion book where I was born into that I like to hold on to, it says the whip is for the back of foolish people. People that don't have wisdom. They are the ones that will be whipped and they will suffer in this life. You do not take responsibility. You don't want to be accountable for your life. Suffering, oh my long gone. It will be long. Let me answer the person that says, can our Ipin be enhanced? So there are three things to that thing. There's Ipin, there's Ayomo, there's Kadara. Ayomo, nkota Ayomo, something that was picked with you, like it was given to you. One yomo any, as they were creating you, one yomo. Ipin is something that was shared. Ka pin nkan, you now pick it. There is something that was shared. Life was shared in different in different bits. You pick your own. It's like a like when they have an inheritance and it was divided like this. Then there is Kadara. Kadara is an unalterable part of your destiny. You cannot alter it. Kadara ni koleta say you can't do anything to change it. Àkọsílẹ̀ ni ẹ lè yí padà is like that. You cannot do anything to change it. But you see those other two, Ipin àti Ayomo, you can modify it, you can improve on it. That's the part of where Ifá is defined as Atori ẹni tí ò sunwọ̀n ṣe. It can be enhanced. You can work on it. It is the, for those of you that are very good with maths, you have the variables and the constants. Your Kadara is the constant. Variables are your Ipin, your Ayomo, tí orí ẹ pín, tí wọ́n yàn mọ́ orí ẹ. When you went to ILÉ Ẹ to pick your orí, ibẹ̀ ni Ipin àti Ayomo ẹ wà. Ifá dẹ̀ lè bá àyàn tún ṣe. Ifá ni atórí ẹni tí ò sunwọ̀n ṣe. Ifá is the one that can help you enhance your ori. So you can sit down in front of Babalawo. Babalawo says XYZ and ABC is what's supposed to happen to you. But go and make this Ebo and this Etutu. But you see, when it comes to Kadara, is a constant. The area of a circle is pi r squared. Pi is a constant, which is represented by 22/7 or 3.14 something. Is a constant. You cannot change it. 22/7 is 22/7 anywhere in the world. R, but you see that R is a variable. It varies based on what the radius of that circle is. So if the radius of the circle is 50, that is what is going to determine the end result. You will multiply it by 50. If the radius of the circle is 70, the area of that circle will be 220. If the radius is 140, it will be 440. But the constant there is pi, irrespective of where you go on this earth. Pi is 22/7. Is a constant. So think about it in math, variables and constants. So you need to, if I will tell you the Kadara in your destiny, this is eléyìí kò sí nǹkan tó lè ṣe sí. There is not, you cannot do anything to it. So you need to find out what is that, and it will be given to you in your Odù. And I said this when I was teaching, that if you have gotten your Odù Ifá, you have done your Etefa, and nobody has broken down what the Ipin, the Ayomo, and the Kadara is in your Odù Ifá, send a message to the WhatsApp number that is showing on your screen and say, Iyanifa, this is my Odù. I need to be able to break down this Odù to understand what is Kadara, so I don't waste my time trying to change Àkọsílẹ̀ tí ò lè tà sé. I don't waste my time trying to change something that cannot be changed. Let me know the ones that can be modified and work on them. Thank you so much, Ayo. The WhatsApp number is pinned on your screen right now. So, Ifá says that there are some suffering that is unnecessary. Some of you are suffering because you are trying to change your kadara. You have spent all the money. They promised you they can change it, but you don't even know that it's kadara. You are struggling with it. Instead of you understand how you are going to manage it and live with it and be at peace with it and enjoy it and flourish in it, you are trying to change it. How does one know his or her Odù? Send a message to the WhatsApp number that is showing on your screen right now and drop a message. It's a verified WhatsApp number for Ifá College at Iyanifa Ewa, and say, I want to know my Odù. I want to know what Ifá says about my destiny. What's my Ikmi? What's my destiny? What are the things that I picked in this life? And what are the things that I came here to do? Who am I? Just ask that question in every wonderful way you can. Ifá says, appeasing Ifá and Eshu brings stability. Appeasing Ifá and Eshu brings stability, direction, and relief from endless struggle. Coming to Ifá's house, sitting there, doing all the appeasement that you are supposed to do, following the direction of Ifá will give you relief from endless struggles. So that you don't have to explain and explain and explain and explain without evidence. Bona boy, Luso. Only you will explain tire without evidence. Come to Ifá and let Ifá give you evidence. Come to Ifá and let Ifá give you evidence. Let all this effort you are putting in life have evidence to show for it. Have evidence to show for it. As an adult human person, it is totally unfair that you are putting your adult life efforts into things that there are no evidence to show for your sleepless night. Could make sense. Could make sense. Your mother and father are waiting for you to see what you are going to become after everything that they did. Could make sense. They should not look at you and feel frustrated and feel wasted and exhausted over every effort they put on you. Your children are hoping that things will get better. Innocent children. If you are not going to do it because of anybody, because of these two sets of people, your parents, I want to sholoko to wa ewa saye, and your children, innocent children that you went to bring from home without their consent. Let your evidence show. Even if you don't like yourself, think about these two sets of people and let the evidence show. Ifá says that is what will give you relief. Ifá says a person must stop dragging themselves in the mud, meaning avoid self-sabotage, bad habits, bad company, and disorder. Let's go back to the beginning of that Odù. Ifá ní ìdí funfun oníran àfẹ́ni tó bá fi tiẹ̀ gbolẹ̀. The pure white blameless behind is not restricted to a particular lineage. It belongs to everybody except those who drag their own behind in dirty and muddy ground. Everybody can have a behind tó ṣe é wò. Gbogbo èèyàn ló lè nídìí funfun. Everybody can have a behind, can have evidence, can have a life. That people will look at you from the back like this and they will say, this is good. They are looking at it from the back. It's your backside that Ifá is referring to, not the front that you are making so nice. The back. When people are looking at you from the back, you don't know they are looking at you. People are observing you that you don't know. Ifá says when they look at it, they will see evidence of goodness. But that is not restricted to a particular lineage or a particular person. We have mercy on who we have mercy. That's not the formula. Everybody can have that. Everybody can have a life that evidently shows success of hard work. It belongs to everybody, except àwọn tó fìdí wọn gbolẹ̀, except the people that are dragging their own behind in the mud. self-sabotage, lack of knowledge, lack of responsibility, lack of accountability, following after a religion that has nothing to do with your ancestors and your lineage. Those are the ways you are dragging your own behind in the mud. You are neglecting spiritual practice. You are doing everything except what you are supposed to do. Following somebody else's direction. You start your car in the morning, your neighbor is moving. You are going to the north side. Your neighbor is going to the south side. You just tell your driver, follow him. Shebi is my neighbor, I know him very well. He's not going to drive into the ditch, follow him. You don't know where he's going, or follow him. That's what a lot of you are doing in life. Does it even make sense? It doesn't, right? That's how some of his life is not making sense. That's how some of the choices you are making in life doesn't make sense. You are following the direction of somebody that you don't know if you are going to the same place. You are dragging your behind in the mud. 7 years of doing something that you don't have any business with. Other people are showing off their success story because that's where their worry puts them. You are the only one that cannot show your face. You are there every day, God, is it only me? Am I the only one? Yes, you are the only one that doesn't have sense. It's only you that is doing what you are not supposed to be doing. But Bola too goes to church and she's succeeding in church. Do you know where Bola's mother is going? You think everybody is like you, who doesn't know anything? Bible here, Nicole, you think everybody that is carrying Bible with you like this, only Bible they are carrying. Bola's mother has called the people in the house, pé bàbá àgbà ẹ jọ̀ọ́, wọ́n ní àgbà ò lè wà nílé kórí ọmọ tuntun ó wọ́ o. Ọmọ yìí ti ń ṣe, ó ti dọdún kìíní, àárín nǹkan tó mú bọ̀ ń bẹ̀ o. Bàbá àgbà will go and do divination and tell Bola's mother, tell her to stop doing importation from China. Iṣẹ́ omi l'Elédùmarè fẹ́ kó lọ ṣe o. And the mother says, set her up in water business. Bola starts to flourish. You too, you see Bola is doing water business. You follow Bola because she's your choir leader in church. She's your house fellowship leader. Bola is progressing. Bola's mommy has called the village to ask for direction. Your own mommy. Bible nìkan ló máa gbé sórí bẹ́ẹ̀. Olúwa, ẹ bá wa ṣe, ẹ béèrè, a tọrọ, a bẹ̀bẹ̀. That's the only thing your mommy knows. And you are now telling me that Bola is succeeding in life. You are not succeeding. Ibẹ̀ ni kò jókòó sí. Sit down there. Please, sit down there. Continue to drag your behind in the mud. Kó o máa fìdí gbòdì pẹ̀lú àwọn tí ò mọ ibi tó ń lọ. You people ẹ máa ṣeré ẹrọ̀fọ̀. Ẹ máa ṣeré iyẹ̀pẹ̀. Wọ́n ní aláṣọ kan ò bá wọn ṣeré inú òjò. Òun farawé àwọn tó láṣọ bíi 200 ilé. Ẹ̀ ń ṣeré òjò. Wọ́n ní ọmọ tí ò ní ìyá òun dégbò ẹ̀yìn o. Ìyá tí ẹ ò ní bí ẹni tí ò ní ìyá ni, because your mother does not know where to go. You are like somebody who doesn't have a mother. She doesn't have any backup. No spiritual backing anywhere. Bible yẹn lè jìjọ ń gbé tẹ jìjọ ń tọra yín. O mọ̀ pé ìwà àtọmọ tí ò ní ìyá, there is no difference between you ṣá. O mọ̀ pé o gbọ́dọ̀ lọ bá wọn dégbò ẹ̀yìn. Nobody will help you sit down and take care of it. Òun farawé àwọn ọmọ tí ẹsẹ̀ mọ́ sí wọ́n gùn. They have one Baba in Ekiti. They have another Ìyá Ọ̀ṣun in Òṣogbo. They have one in Ìbàdàn. They have Kinikan. But when you all come into that, bless you. The Lord bless you. Oh, sister of the night. The Lord bless you. Nǹkan tí gbogbo yín fi ń bojú nìyẹn. The moment the Lord bless you has ended, they are calling their Baba. You don't have. Your mommy does not have. O de fẹ́ lọ dégbò ẹ̀yìn. Wà wá dégbò ẹ̀yìn tán. Mommy Bọ́lá máa bá ṣe tiẹ̀. Ìwọ rẹ ní báwo ṣe tiẹ̀. Wà wá ní the Lord is not good. What are the warnings that is coming from this Iyanifa Ewa? Ifa says, don't struggle endlessly without seeking spiritual direction. Normalize asking Ifa. That's all I will say to you. Normalize asking Ifa. Don't struggle endlessly without spiritual direction. It is not worth it. There is no special crown that is waiting for you in one imaginary heaven because you choose to suffer in this life. People of color, let's unlearn this idea that suffering has to be a competition. You hear people talking. Is that the only thing you went through? Hey, come and hear the story of my elder sister. We are now competing. You people, not we. You are now competing with struggling. I'm just saying. Struggling is not supposed to be. It's not. Stop it. Don't struggle endlessly. Ask Ifá, seek direction. Competition of sufferhead. Seek direction. You see, it is religion that normalize suffering, you know. Blessed are they that are poor, for they shall inherit heaven. Blessed are they when men slap them at one ear, they turn the second ear. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of God. That's how poverty took a hold of Africa. I'd rather have Jesus than silver or gold. I'd rather be his than a million fortunes. That's how poverty took over Africa. War with Jesus is majority. That's how you cut off your helper and the connection that you are supposed to make in this life. That's how we normalize suffering. Jesus went through pain, and we want to be like Jesus. That is how you normalize suffering in your life. That's how we started competition of suffering as black people. People of other color are sitting down and talking about how they are trust fund babies and how their mommy did this. The only time they suffered was when their daddy told them to take the brand new Range Rover instead of the Lincoln Navigator. The only suffering they've experienced is when their mommy punished them to go and sit down in business class instead of first class. That's how the people of the other color are talking about suffering. But black people, we just so that you will look like you are the one that suffered the most, you will make up certain stories that as we are hearing it, we are crying. Oh my God, that's what you went through. It's religion that made you normalize that nonsense. Jesus became poor that we might be rich. God, because that's what they say Jesus is God. He went through poverty. The one that created everything decided that the only way for him to make you rich is to be poor. He is the one that created everything. Why didn't he just give it to you? I don't understand. Your pantry is filled with food. They are cook, chef, intercontinental chef, private chef, public chef, whatever chef. They are all inside your kitchen cooking food. And the only way you can give your children food is to first of all see them suffer and be hungry. Keep it dehydrate. That's where you now say, come and eat. What toxic behavior is that? What unreasonable identity is that? But you have normalized it. You have normalized it. According to you, the only way God can teach somebody's sense is when they take them through sickness and disease and poverty. God does not use money to teach people sense in religion. God does not he doesn't use it to teach people sense. The only way you can get blessing from God is to stop eating food that you have been given. For 40 days, you are not able to eat it. That's the only way your spirit can be in tune with God. What is it? I don't understand. Does life have to be hard before it makes? And you have normalized it. Every time you are going through suffering, God is taking you through something. Please unlearn that idea. 900 days of midnight prayer. Ṣé wọn tí lè parí torí ó sì máa tọ́dún márùn-ún? Wọn tí lè parí. Kọ́ múra sí o, a fún wọn lókun àtagbára o. 2 years, wọ́n ló máa tọ́dún méjì. Àwọn tó láyé àwọn tó nílẹ̀, wọ́n á fọ̀nà hàn wọn, because that's the only thing I can say to them. Please unlearn the idea that the only way that spirit can teach you something is through suffering. If you are suffering, is because you have taken a wrong step, you are making a wrong decision, you lack knowledge, you are being spiritually irresponsible and non-accountable. That's the definition of it. Ifa is not using sickness to teach you something. Ifa is not using poverty to teach you anything. If you are poor, sit down and find out why you are poor. Maybe you are in a line of business you are not supposed to be. Does that mean life is not filled with challenges? Life is filled with challenges. But there is a difference between going through the challenges of life, navigating the challenges of life, and suffering unnecessarily. They are two different things. So Iyanifa, how do you know whether the suffering you are going through is unnecessary or whether you are going through a challenge in life? Ask Ifa. No, normalize ask Ifa as the answer to every question. Ask Ifa. Normalize asking Ifa. Let it sink. Repeat it in your head and repeat it so many times that unconsciously, subconsciously, that's just the only response. Ask Ifa. Normalize it. Ask Ifa. Ifa is the GPS of life. Ask Ifa. Those of you that come to me to say, Iyanifa, I just want your opinion on this. As an Iyanifa, can you direct me? You want my opinion about your life. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. You want the opinion of another human being that is limited, who is still trying to navigate their own life. It is their opinion that you want to use as the yardstick to live your life. You have GPS that is functioning properly, but you decide to speak English to Aboki and tell him to give you direction. Oh, remember one thing, the only direction that Aboki money in 2026, direction on Aboki ma fún ẹnìyẹn, Sambisa forest. That's the only direction Aboki will give you. So, bó ṣe lọ lọ́nà yẹn, sit down with your GPS. Irony. Your GPS is speaking English to you like you are understanding English. Aboki ló pray lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé ó lọ Sambisa ló ń gbé ẹ lọ. Kò sábùjá kankan lẹ́ni ọ̀run ọ̀pẹ Sambisa ni. So if you don't want to end up in Sambisa, don't ask Aboki for no. Ask your GPS. That's why they installed. And if you think your GPS is malfunctioning, fix it. Ask for map that people have used 100 years before you came. Ifa is the GPS that people have used centuries before you came and they did not miss it. It's not that hard, it's simple. Ifa practice has to be the simplest form of practice I have encountered. Just go there and ask, and Ifa says A, B, C, X, Y, Z. Just do it. I don't know how else do we make this simple. Go to Ifa and ask questions. Ifa says turn left and go straight. Your destination will be on the right. Oga, just turn left and go straight. Don't be arguing. How can we turn left? The left side of the road does not look too straight. Why are we not passing the one Otibere? I want village people to activate Otibere. Otibere si ṣe bí Aláàfin ṣe Otibere si rojọ́ tí ò kàn you have started talking too much. Follow the instruction. Ebo etutu, nko ebo ni o, nko etutu yo. Instruction, direction. Follow it. And if you know you are not ready to follow it, why did you come? You don't understand. If you know you are not going to take the instruction of Ifa, why did you come? You are an adult human being. You had a choice. You made a choice before we came here. Nobody did evangelism for you. We did not give you tracts. We did not promise you milk and honey. We did not stand in front of your house and do publicity. Nothing. You came here out of your free will. If you know you are not going to follow the directions here, why are you here? Nobody is here to convince you. Iyanifa, I want to do it, but I need you to convince you. That's not my job. In church, they say it's Holy Spirit that used to convince people and convince people. How I take resemble Holy Spirit like this? I'm not here to convince you. But Iyanifa, we are learning. There's a difference between learning and convincing. You want to learn, go to Ifá college, learn. You want to learn, go to our YouTube channel, Iyanifa Ewa TV, and subscribe. There is an entire vault of knowledge. An entire vault of knowledge. Go there and access it. This is the point where I will say, let us celebrate our 100th episode. Today marks 100 episodes of ISHÄ for today. For 100 days, we have come on this live streaming every morning, 6 a.m. Nigerian time. For 100 days, we have picked one Ifá, broken it down in a way that we understand. For 100 days, we have told Ifá that we are here to learn. For 100 days, we have received instruction, lessons, blessings, and directions from Ifá. For 100 days, we have received the instruction of Ifá, and we have been able to apply it to our everyday lives. And today, I have a gift for you. So I told you that this month we're going to be studying about Orisha, right? So I have a mini book for everybody that is here today. I have a mini book for you. It's on the website, right? Click on, it's not everybody that is on TikTok, and it's not everybody that is going to get it. So click on the link in the bio of this TikTok page. There's a link there to download my free book titled Eshu is Not Satan. So who is Eshu? The book is titled Eshu is Not Satan. So then who is Eshu? So if you click on the link in this bio, you are going to be able to download it. It will take you to the page. You will see that the price is $0. Just click on it and get it. You'll be able to access the book. Free. Eshu is not Satan. So who is Eshu? The book talks about the origin of Eshu. What is Eshu? What is the Orisha Eshu? What is their place? Who was Eshu? What did Eshu come here to do? What authority and power does Eshu hold? Who translated the name Eshu to Satan? Why did they pick Eshu? Of all the Orishas that we have, why did they pick Eshu and decided to change the name of Eshu? Why Eshu? Bishop Ajayi Crowther translated Peter to Peteru, Paul to Paulu, Adam to Adamu, Eve to Efa, Jesus to Jesu. But when he got to Eshu, he decided to translate Eshu to Satan. He decided to translate Satan to Eshu. The word Satan could have been translated to Satani, but they chose Eshu. Why? That wasn't a coincidence. That was not just something that he did because he was a boy. Let's forgive him. No, it was an intentional act. Why was that done? In all of the years that we have labeled Eshu Satan, what did they take away from us by giving us Eshu as Satan? What distortion did they cause in our lives and in our destiny? All of those things you are about to find out. Give me the other phone. Let me post the link in the for those of you on the global Ifá community. In the next few minutes, you will find the link to download the free book Eshu is Not Satan. I'm posting it on that on the global Ifá community. You will find it there. Now, I said this is given to us just today. So if you are not watching this today, you probably won't be able to access it. So if you know what is good for, you, just click on that link to access that material, to access that book Eshu is Not Satan. To access the book Eshu is Not Satan. Click on that link. It is in the bio of this page. 1. It is on the Global Ifa community. 2. It's going to be on the website too. It's going to be on the Ifa College website. Someone says, how do I apply to Ifa College? Just go to the website ifacollege.ng. Go to the website ifacollege.ng. You will be able to apply for it. So the book Issue is Not Satan, you can find it there. We have posted it in the Global Ifa community. The link is going to run just for today, for 24 hours, starting from 8 a.m. today. Let's start counting from 8 a.m. today to 8 a.m. tomorrow. So you can share the link with as many of your friends as possible. It really doesn't matter. It is free. So when you get to the page, you click on the page, you open it, you see it there. It's on seller. So you find it there. You see that the price is 0. Either 0 naira or $0 or 0 whatever it is that your currency is, and you click on buy and you'll be able to get it there. The website is ifacollege.ng. So thank you so much for being a part of this. It means a lot to us that 100 days down the line we are all still together. So that's my own free gift for you. So that's going to help you as we go through this month. It's going to help you as we go through this month. It's going to help you as we navigate this month where we are talking about issue. Now, I need you to understand why we are celebrating today, what is the reason that Iyanifa, to download what? The book, Issue is Not Satan. The free gift I have for you. Sumaya, what's going on with your network? We have a free gift for you as we celebrate the 100th episode. The book is titled Issue is Not Satan. So who then is Issue? Issue is Not Satan. Who then is Issue? It's one of the series of the volume of books on issue that I am writing and that will be published soon. But you are going to have access to it because you stayed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 100. We are here today, 100. First episode, Oshojuwa. 100 episode, Oshojuwa. That is proof that 1,000 episodes, we are still going to be here, ILÉ Ẹ LÀ, and we'll be learning. So go to the link in the bio of this TikTok channel. If you are on YouTube, it's in the description box. If you're on the Global Ifa community, it is on the Global Ifa community page. Download it there. You will see the price 0. Download it, read the book, learn. Understand the truth about issue and who issue represents. I am super grateful, and it means a lot to me. From 100 to 1,000 episodes to 1 million episodes. Aláṣẹkù. What did you say? Oh, the children. What things that once we have reached 100 episodes, we have done. It's done, okay? We just started the journey. Don't worry. One day it will be one of you. Who is going to be the first to practice? No, children cannot come on live streaming, so it's going to be your sister first. The day she clocks 18, she will be on this chair, yes, reading for us from the sacred text of Ifa. Then you guys will be the one that will record from July. Remember that I told you from July, you are going to start recording the one for children, but it's not a live streaming. So you'll be reading Àṣẹ for today to children. We'll record it and children will be able to watch it on YouTube every day. We are starting that in July. So spend June and enjoy your summer holiday. We will start that in July. If you have not purchased a copy of your sacred text of Ifa, head over to the website ifacollege.ng and purchase a copy. We are in the month of June, so the Àṣẹ for today for kids is available. The June edition is available on the website. Those of you that have been buying Àṣẹ for today for your children, and if you have not bought it for your children before, see how beautiful the book is. Look at how beautiful it is. Your children need it. They will learn. The Odù Ifá is there. The write-up is there. The Iwure is there. The prayer is there. This is for age 3 to 6. If you have children ages 7 to 11, they also have their own. If you look at the write-up for 7 to 11, it's longer than a 3 to 6 as it applies to their age. And if you have teenagers like me, you should also get the Àṣẹ Nation for teenagers. This is the one for teenagers. So June edition is available online. You can order it on the ifacollege.ng website. ifacollege.ng website. So please get a copy of your book. Downloaded already? Olórí Ifádùnmádé, oh God, Olórí Ifádùnmádé has already taken one copy. How many copies is left of the download? Let's see. Oh yeah, Emma Rush be kí ni girl yẹn jọlọ ṣe máa jẹ spaghetti ṣé o fẹ́ jẹ spaghetti or what did she say that day? So go and rush it like hot noodles and hot spaghetti on the website. The link is in the bio, and the link is also on the global community book. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, a dúpẹ́. I am super able to celebrate this day, 100th episode. Don't worry, we are not stopping at 100. We will continue. I just downloaded to extend my gratitude. Iyanifa. Auntie Ajoketo has downloaded her own, Ẹ ṣé gan. And you can also read it with your children. As you read it, teach your children in a language that they can understand. I can't find the book on the website. It's not possible. Which website did you go to? ifakole.ng website. Which book are you referring to? Ṣé ẹ tí fi wé èṣù yẹn síbẹ̀ ni? On the website. Yeah, it's on the homepage of the website. ifakole.ng. It's on the homepage. Or you click on the link in the bio of TikTok. Or you go to the IFA community page, the IFA community channel. You'll find it there. So let's wrap up the Odù Ifá for today. I think I've explained a lot of things here already. Let's just make our Iwure and wrap up the Odù Ifá for today. Ifani, let's read it in English. Ifá says, "My Ori, please remove every endless struggle from my life. Ifá, please remove every endless struggle from my Ori láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo ibi tí orí mi ti ń ṣiṣẹ́, tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ tí ò ń ṣe tiẹ̀. Gbogbo ibi tó rí mi ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ tí ò ń ṣe tiẹ̀. Tí ṣẹ̀dá mi ń ṣiṣẹ́ tí ò jọmọ́ tiẹ̀. Torí mi ń ṣe wàhálà tí ò bá ìṣẹ̀dá mi mu láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ifá will remove me from it láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Let my efforts produce visible results láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Let my efforts produce visible results láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Iṣẹ́ kékeré báyìí owó ńlá òun ló máa gbé wá fún wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, èmi àti yóò ní jẹ́ àní ṣiṣẹ́ erin ká wá máa jẹ̀jẹ̀ áyán o láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Every effort that we put into life, there will be evidence. Substantial evidence, generational evidence for it láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo àdáwọ́lé wa ire ló máa yọrí sí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Èmi àti yín ò ní bá wọn di orí àbọ̀. In this life we will not get half blessing. In this life we will not experience half. Lódindi báyìí òun ló máa jẹ́ tiwa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n ní odindi ni atare ń di tiẹ̀, atare kan ń di tiẹ̀ láàbọ̀. Oore odindi la máa gbà nínú iṣẹ́ wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. And for those of us that we do not have our directions yet, it's not an Iwure I'm going to make for you, it's an instruction. Go and do your Itefa. Send a message to the WhatsApp number on the screen and say, Iyanifa, I want my Odù. Now, to those of us that have received our Odù, ọgbọ́n tó wà nínú ẹ̀, direction tó wà níbẹ̀, instruction tó wà níbẹ̀, á jẹ́ tiwa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ifá àtórí ẹni tí ò sunwọ̀n ṣe, á tún orí wa ṣe níbi tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó sí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ifá àfọ̀nà afinimọ̀nà ọmọ aráyé á fọ̀nà wọ̀n wá ní gbogbo bíkíbi tá a bá ń lọ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Èmi àti yín ò ní kọsẹ̀ o. Èmi àti yín ò ní kọsẹ̀ o. Àní ṣì sọ, àní ṣì wí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ibi tó rí ò gbé wa lọ, ẹsẹ̀ wa ò ní rìn wá débẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. We will walk in the direction that Ifá has laid for us láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àwa ní tójú ayé mọ́lẹ̀, àní taṣọ àgbà mọ́lẹ̀, àní bí àwọn tó láyé nínú láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àwọn tẹ́lẹ̀dùmarè gbélé ayé lé lọ́wọ́, wọ́n á tì wá lẹ́yìn, wọ́n á jẹ́ káwa náà rí bá ti ṣe, wọ́n á fàyè gbà wá, wọ́n á jẹ́ ká lájẹ́ ká lọ́lá ká nípa nílé ayé láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n ní ejò ló kọjá lórí àpáta tí ò nípa, kò ní jẹ́ tèmi àti yín láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Nílé ayé tá a wá yìí, à nípa owó, à nípa ọlá, à nípa ọlà láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ifá gave an instruction here. He said, ẹ wá fìdí jókòó, ẹ fìdí yín kẹ́ ẹ fi jókòó sílé Ifá. Láṣẹ Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, you and I have come to the house of Ifá. We will sit down here firmly and we will learn and we will grow. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àwọn ẹ̀mí kẹ́mí tó máa ń máwọn èèyàn máa rìn káàkiri, máa tójú bọlé káàkiri, orí àtẹlẹ́dàá yìí ò ní bá ṣiṣẹ́. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. You will not leave the place of your destiny and start hopping around and following people and wasting effort. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. The days of wasted effort is over because you and I will begin to follow the directions of Ifá. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Every struggle, every wasted effort, every exhaustion and frustration that comes from lack of knowledge, that comes from being irresponsible and being spiritually unaccountable, orí àtẹlẹ́dàá wa máa kọ̀. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. You and I are making a covenant with ourselves, with our Ori, with our Ifá, that we will follow the directions of Ifá. We will follow the directions of Ifá. We will follow the directions of our Irúnmọlẹ̀. The path that our Aláṣẹkù has set for us, we will follow it direction by direction. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. And our life will show forth success. People will look at us and will say, this is an evidence that Ifá is real. We will not be one of those that will spend years and people will say, bó ṣe lọ ló ṣe bọ̀. Bó ṣe lọ ló ṣe bọ̀. Elédùmarè ò ní fìyẹn ṣe tèmi àti yín. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. À nípa owó, à nípa ọlá, à nípa ayọ̀, ìdùnnú, ìgbéga, ìlera pípé àti àìkú tí ń ṣe baálé ọ̀rọ̀. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Bá a ṣe ń fi etí ọ̀tún gbọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ Ifá kò ní gbà tòsí jáde o. Adénuwa báyìí adòdìndín ni. Adénuwa á fi ọgbọ́n ìmọ̀ àti òye á fi kọ́ wa ní. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àwa ní ṣe lásán o, èmi àti yín ò ní ṣe lásán. Iṣẹ́ Ifá tá a ra wọlé yìí, iṣẹ́ Irúnmọlẹ̀ tá à ń ṣe yìí á gbé wa. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ó ti gbé àwọn ará iwájú, ó di dandan kó gbé mi àti yín. Àwọn Aláṣẹkù ó gbé wọn lọ́ ṣe ṣe débi tó ṣe dé. Àwa náà àwa ṣe tiwa láṣẹ pé. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. We will not wander to the left and to the right. We will not be distracted in this life. Our path is kept from wicked and unreasonable people. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. The distractions of life are nítẹ̀lé. You and I will normalize asking Ifá, following the instructions of Ifá, requesting from Ifá, and following the guidelines of Ifá. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. For every effort that has been wasted, for every time and resources that has been wasted in your previous lives, or in the initial part of your life, Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, you would gather everything in abundance. Nínú Ifá tó ń ṣe yìí, Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. For every effort you wasted in the past, Ifá will direct you to recover everything or Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. You will be able to look at your life in a few years to come and say, look at what I did in Ifá in 2 years compared to what I did where I was coming from in 20 years. Your life will be evident and it will show forth that Ifá ń gbèyàn tòótọ́. It will show forth that Ifá is truth. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. We have started on this movement. People are watching us. Trust me, people are watching us. Like this Odù Ifá says, they are watching our behind. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, èmi àti yín ò ní fìdí gbolẹ̀ nínú ẹrọ̀fọ̀. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. You and I will not be the reason that people will say, what is in that Ifá? Is it not just confusion? Today she's doing this, tomorrow she's doing this. Kò ní jẹ́ tiwa. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo àwa tá a wá ń ṣiṣẹ́, gbogbo àwa tá à ń ṣiṣẹ́ ìjọba, tá à ń ṣiṣẹ́, tá à ń jí láàárọ̀, bó ojí mi. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, a ní ṣe lásán. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, a ní ṣe lásán. Ọkọ ọba àdá ọba kò ní ṣá wa lẹ́sẹ̀ o. Ire àti èrè tó wà nídìí iṣẹ́ tá à ń ṣe òun ló máa jẹ́ tiwa o. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ìjọ́ tí èrè ẹ̀ bá wá dé, ìjọ́ tí èrè iṣẹ́ tá à ń ṣe bá dé, ọmọ aráyé ò ní fi wọn ò ní fi ṣe àpínmọ́wọ́. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àwa tá a ṣiṣẹ́, àwa náà la máa jèrè ẹ̀. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àwa tá a ṣiṣẹ́, àwa náà la máa jèrè ẹ̀. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ ń ṣiṣẹ́ aládàáni, tẹ́ ẹ ṣí oko, tẹ́ ẹ dá okòwò ti yín sílẹ̀, tẹ́ ẹ ń ṣiṣẹ́ tara yín, Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, a ní ṣìṣe. Wọ́n ní ọmọ ẹ̀tà ní kọ́kọ́ tà kọ́mọ ẹlòmíràn tó tà, àtàwàràwàrà àtàjèrè báyìí làwọn tó láyé á fi tiwa ṣe. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n nínú igbó báyìí lórúkọ wà, ọmọ aráyé ńlànà kan ni. Àwọn èèyàn ńláńlá, àwọn èèyàn lórúkọ, àwọn tó ní nǹkan tẹ́ ń tà, tó nílò nǹkan tẹ́ ń tà, tó lówó láti rà, àwọn ló máa wá yín rí. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Iṣẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn á wá tàn ògo yín káàkiri ayé bí atẹ́gùn ṣe ń fẹ́. Wọ́n ní àfẹ́káyé báyìí látẹ́gùn fẹ́, àrànká gbogbo ayé báyìí lòórùn ràn. Ògo yín pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe yẹn torí ti yàn mọ́ yín, tí ẹlẹ́dàá ti yàn mọ́ yín, á gbé orúkọ yín káàkiri ayé láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Èmi àti yín ò ní ṣe lásán o. Ọmọ aráyé ò ní kọ̀dí àìmọ̀ṣe sí wa o. Àwọn tó láyé ò ní kọ̀dí àìmọ̀ṣe sí wa o. Iṣẹ́ tá à ń ṣe, èrè tó wà ń bẹ̀, àwa la máa jẹ́ lájẹ́ pé ìjọ́ tẹ́rẹ̀ yẹn bá dé kò ní gbóná lẹ́nu wa, kò ní tutù jù lẹ́nu wa, kò ní há wa lọ́fun láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ọmọ aráyé ò ní fi iṣẹ́ tá à ń ṣe, wọn ò ní fi bú wa. Ire, owó, ọlá, ìgbéga, ìlọsíwájú, ìlera pípé, ìdùnnú àti ayọ̀ ojú rere, òun làwọn tó láyé á fi jíǹkí wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Thank you so much for joining us on the 100th episode of ISHE for today. It means a lot to us that we are celebrating 100. We started from episode 1 and we are celebrating the 100th episode today. Eshe Goni, thank you for always being there. The reason I can show up every day like this is because I know that there are beautiful, amazing, and wonderful Omawo at the other side. Eshe Goni. If you have not received your gifts, you are just joining us. I'm giving out a gift today, which is one of the book in my series of Eshu, titled Eshu is Not Satan. It's a mini book, actually. It's a mini book. It's an extract from a bigger book. Eshu is Not Satan. Head over to the website on the homepage and download it. Head over to the link in the bio and download it. If you are catching a replay, it will be in the description box below. If you're in the Global Ifá community, the link is already there. Those of you that are my WhatsApp contact, you will find the link there. Eshe Goni. Somebody just commented again that she has downloaded her own. Eshe Goni Adupe. Read it. It's going to set the tone for our teaching this month on Eshu. As we are all preparing for the divination in ISHEÉSE, Yoruba calendar is ending. Year 10,067 gradually is coming to an end, and we're moving to year 10,068 very soon. The Odù Ifá will be divine at ISHEÉSE in ILÉ Ẹ. Those of you that can be there, join us. I will be there too, waiting for you. And if you are not there, don't worry. Immediately after the divination, we will break down the Odù on a beautiful live streaming and prepare for the new year. You have downloaded your own too. Eshe Goni Adupe. Thank you so much. I like how people here are very fast. Like my community members are very fast people. Eshe Goni Adupe. Please, you can share it with as many people as you can. Okay. The copyright on that particular book allows you to share. It doesn't allow you to copy and rewrite and mess it up. It just allows you to share with as many people as you can. People need to know that Orisha Eshu is not Satan, and we need to know who then is Eshu. What does Eshu represent in our life? So please, don't miss any live streaming for this month. It's dedicated to Orisha Eshu, and we're going to be learning a lot of things, so that the second half of the year is going to start with us fully embodying the entity of Eshu, the power and the authority that Orisha has. Everything we have missed when we told ourselves, everything that you have missed and that has been stolen from you, you are about to recover everything and fully establish Eshu in your life as who Eshu represents. Then you will see. Wọ́n ní ẹlẹ́kún sunkún láàróyè ń sùnjẹ. Wọ́n ní ẹlẹ́kún ṣu ní láàróyè ń ṣòfò. Kò sóríṣà tó gbé ẹjọ́ ẹlẹ́jọ́ sórí bí láàróyè. There is no Orisha as empathic as láàróyè. Ẹran láàróyè níṣẹ́, ẹlẹ́ẹ̀rẹ́ ni rán níṣẹ́. You have sent Eshu to go 1 mile. You are expecting 10 miles. Eshu is going to go 100. You have not experienced. If you have not experienced an Orisha that sits on your matter, like who are you? Somebody comes to you in one way, Eshu will scatter them in 1,000,000 ways. If you have not had that experience, please do not miss any episode of this month of June. When you embody Eshu, you connect with Eshu, you understand Eshu. You will love IŞÄÉSE. You will love Ifá. You will love it. You know, when you know that you have a connection, you know all those girls that are dating politician, IG, all of those people, that they will sit down and they will say, oh, any little thing they will call, oh, see what this person is doing for me. And their daddy has called this person to call this person. You cannot mess with them. They have that confidence that my daddy is just a phone call away. We are about to meet our own daddy, the Baba in the person of Eshu, who all you have to do is just, can you imagine what they did to me? A shooting bera, it's going there. You are the one that will eventually say, issue. I did not say like that. I only said, just fight for me. I did not say you should blow up the whole community. Issue is the greatest empath that you can find. Little wonder they decided to defame the identity and the character of that Orisha. Issue is the Orisha that stands as your connection with other Orishas, that stands as your middleman in front of Ajobu, the negative forces of life. Issue is the one that takes care of them. And yet, that's the Orisha that they say you should run away from. Anyway, we're about to unlearn all those misconceptions and lies and learn the truth and begin to express that truth in our everyday lives. You don't know what's about to happen to you, but you already know. No, don't worry. Eshe Goni Adukbel, thank you so much for joining us. We have come to the end of the 14th episode of this 4th season of our Chef for Today, which is our 100th episode. Odù Ifá, Adúpẹ́ Elédùmarè, Adúpẹ́ gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n wà níbí, to the cast members and crew, to all the Omoawo and the children that are always here 6 a.m. in the morning. Sometimes they are dozing, sometimes they are awake. Iṣẹ́ ẹ̀rùnmọ̀lẹ̀ ni àwọn náà ti ń kọ́ láti kékeré. We are super grateful. To our tech team, I'm grateful for you. My entire tech team has to be like super powerful people. Like they have superpowers. There is just nothing you can tell me. I want to use this opportunity to say thank you to the head of our tech team. His superpower is unexplainable, unfathomable. You guys have made it possible. To everybody that has been there at the other side, sometimes you miss the live streaming and you have to catch a replay. I see you. You missed today's class. No, don't miss it. Oh, please go and get the free gift. I beg of you, don't miss. Today's class is one of the classes you don't want to miss. Go to the website and download the free book, Issue is Not Satan. If you're on the Global Ifá community, go and download it from there. The link in the bio of the TikTok, download it from there, please. I don't want people that have been regular to miss it. Go and grab your free copy. If you are catching a replay on YouTube, the link to download the free book is in the description box. It's only going to be up for 24 hours. It's just for today. It's for the 100th episode celebration. Eshe Goni Adúpẹ́, ẹ̀yin la mama ba, àwa náà lẹ mama rí, wọn ní fẹ́lòmíì ṣe wá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Until tomorrow, 6 a.m. Nigerian time, when I will come your way again, I remain your host, Obabirian Obakefa, popularly known as Iyanifa Ewa. Ifá máa gbè wá, ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ á gbè wá, àwọn aláṣẹkù wọn á bá wa ṣe tiwa láṣẹ pé láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Kífá ó bá wa ṣe, k'Elédùmarè ó bá wa ṣe, àwọn tó ṣàwo kù sẹ́yìn ó bá wa ṣe. Kífá ó bá wa ṣe, kí Elédùmarè ó bá wa ṣe, àwọn tó ṣàwo kù sẹ́yìn kó bá wa ṣe. Somebody dropped a comment on YouTube. The person said, please, how can I become an Ifá man? The description box of this video you are watching has a link. WhatsApp link is there, website link is there, the Global Ifá community link is there. Just click on any of those links. It will take you directly to me or to one of my staff members, and they will direct you on what to do. Is that okay? You will be directed on what to do. Until tomorrow, when I will come your way again, I say, Ifá gbè wá, ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ á gbè wá, àwọn aláṣẹkù, wọ́n á bá wa ṣe tiwa láṣẹ pé o láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àṣẹ.